Am I wrong for installing a camera in my room to see if my mom is lying to me? I, 19 male, and my mom, 49 female, have had numerous fights the past few weeks, most of which are on the same topic, that being her going into my room and looking around without me knowing. Basically, every time I would leave the house for work or anything else, I would always leave my door fully closed but would come back to it open. Also, I would be incredibly positive that certain things had been moved around or straight up gone. So naturally, I'd ask my mom if she had gone into my room. She would always say no. Now, maybe the first couple times I could play it off and me forgetting to close my bedroom door. But once it stated happening multiple times a week, I knew that wasn't the case. So, yesterday I went out and bought one of those Bluetooth surveillance cameras. At this point, I was positive she was going in my room behind my back and then lying about it. I just wanted proof, because I knew this would just continue happening otherwise. This morning before I left for work, I made sure the camera was working, closed my bedroom door completely, then headed out. At around midday, I got a notification on my phone that the camera had detected some motion, so I pulled it up to view the recording. Wouldn't you know it, there was my mom going through my drawers, closet, and desk. She was even grabbing certain things and tossing them out into the hallway. I closed the video feed seething, making sure I saved it first, and planned to confront her first thing when I was done my shift. When I got home, I immediately asked her if she had gone into my room. She said no. I responded by pulling up the video and holding my phone in front of me so she could see it. Instead of apologizing, she exploded. She screamed at me for installing a camera in her house without her permission. I responded by demanding an explanation for her going in my room. She insisted that she had a right to as my mother. She began questioning certain things in my room, to which I said it's none of her business. At this point, I was done. I stormed off and went to my room. Within the hour, my phone started blowing up with messages from family, all siding with my mom, telling me I'm insane for putting up a camera. I kid you not, the entire family is on my mom's side except my dad. Unfortunately, my dad can't stop this himself, as my parents split up a year ago and he isn't allowed in my mom's house. I swear I'm doing nothing wrong here. Like, it's my only space in the house where I keep my things, relax, and do my own stuff. Or am I just completely out of my mind? Am I wrong? Edit. I have never stolen anything. Not from stores or other family members. I have never had a history of drugs or smoking, vaping. The things I saw from the video of her taking from my room have been these: a notebook, a pair of sneakers from my collection, a few pairs of my paints, some plastic clothes hangers, my second bedside lamp, and old paychecks from my work. I also don't pay rent. Update 1. Over the course of the week, I'm going to start moving things to my dad's place. I'm also not telling my mom about it until everything is gone. I appreciate you all making me realize my mom was overstepping a lot. Update 2. I did what many of you suggested and checked my credit to make sure no money went magically disappearing. I'm pleased to see that nothing was gone, but that still didn't stop me from locking it. As I know, she doesn't have any information on it, as the pay stubs don't actually have my card number or any information for my account, just the money I was paid over a certain period. Again, thanks to all of you who replied. I greatly appreciate all of you. Updated 3. Moved my first couple things over to my dad's. Lucky my mom wasn't home when I did that, so it was really easy. I will continue to do this throughout the week. Update 4. I can no longer view the video feed from the camera. I just get a unable to connect pop-up. I don't think I need to be Sherlock Holmes to figure this out, although I won't know for sure until I go back tomorrow to grab more stuff. It was still in its normal spot earlier today when I went to grab stuff. Update 5. Sorry for the long wait on the next update. I wanted to stay away from the post for a bit just to clear my head. I have moved over a lot more things to my dad's. Also, I have decided that I'm not going to move everything. Some things just aren't worth moving. My dad said he'd help me buy some of the things I won't move over. Oh yeah, and the camera is gone. Not in the trash, like straight up disappeared. I'll just let y'all thoughts run wild on that. I'll only update one last time, which is when I'm officially at my dad's. Again, I greatly appreciate every single one of your support. Final update. At my dad's now, y'all. I actually moved a week ago, just didn't get around to update this post. My mom has tried to call me around 3 times a day, but I always decline the calls. I'm positive she will try to play the victim and blame me somehow. She has done that before over other things. But yeah, I feel much better at my dad's. The room at my dad's actually has a lock on it, so I don't even need to worry about privacy. Not saying I don't trust my dad, because I absolutely do. Again, all of your support over these past few weeks was greatly appreciated. I wish I could give you all a big hug right now, Lowell, but this is last you'll hear from me on this post. Take care, everybody. What do you guys think? Let's discuss in the comments. Follow and like for more stories.